Alright everyone, welcome back. So first things first, big happy birthday to Paris. Hope you have a lovely day. I know there's not too much you can go out and do, but there's a few things open, so hopefully you can get out and enjoy a few activities on your birthday. So we're going to get warmed up. We're going to be alternating between shadow sparring and some different exercises. So we want round one, very simple, just shadow sparring with the hands only. So we're just warming up. We're going to take our time, just 30 seconds. Think about all those basics, yeah, long punches, hooks, uppercuts, stick a few head blocks in there. Yeah, move around a little bit if you're feeling warm. But just take your time, we're not rushing. It's a hot day today, we're not going to take too much of a warm up. Breathe out with every punch. One hand coming back to the face every time. And our next exercise is lunge and kick. So we're going to lunge and kick. Put that knee back on the floor and kick. So one leg's doing all the work. So I'm kicking with my right leg first. So I need to remember that for later so that I do my left leg on the next round. A few more seconds. Then we're going to go back to shadow sparring, but this time legs only. So still think about what your hands are doing. Make sure they're up, they're in the right places, but just legs only. You don't need to kick high. We're just warming up. Yeah, so just flick those legs out. We're just getting everything a bit mobile. So take your time, make sure you pivot with the kicks. You can do a few little combos, some double kicks. Yeah, just relax into it. I'm being nice today. Everything's relaxed. 5 more seconds, and remember which leg you did before, because now we've got the other one. So I'm going to put my left knee down and kick. Left knee down and kick. I'm going to keep that going. 30 seconds. Still 15 seconds left. Again, think about hands. We're kicking, so those hands are up. Next one, shadow sparring, hands and legs. We're going to go a little bit faster this time, but you still don't have to kick high, yeah? Just a bit more bouncy now. Hands on cheekbones. Use all the space that you've got. Excellent. Gorillas. All right, here we go. So we put our hands down and we roll to the other side. Whee. Whee. So we're not putting our punches in, but we are taking the hands off the floor as we rock back. 10 more seconds. Then we have more shadow sparring. Even faster, kicks a little bit higher. Oh, here we go. Yes, keep going, guys. Oh, hiya, Duncan. Hi, Morgan. I see you guys are here. Two, one. And relax. All right, torso rotations. So we do a little rotate, a big rotate, little rotate, big rotate. Keep those knees relaxed. Make sure you turn and look behind you as you do that big rotation. Nearly there. One more round of shadow sparring. This time kicks even higher. Everything a little bit more fluid. That's it, keep moving around everyone. Good, good, good. Get the heart rate up. Alright, arm circles. 3 forward, 3 backwards. Then if you want, 1 forward, 1 back. And the other way. If you can't do this, just do forward again. 13 seconds. Just make sure those shoulders are lovely and relaxed coming into our technical training. Brilliant. Quick sip of water. We've got 30 seconds rest. Whew. Is anyone sweating yet? Give me a wave if you are. Oh, 1 or 2 people are. Awesome. Jan is. Looks lovely and sunny in France, Jan. Alright, 10 more seconds. We're going to start off our technical training with any L stance technique. So just choose one and stick with it. 70% weight on the back leg, toes pointing out to the side. I'm going to do middle block. But it's up to you. I'm going to keep changing sides as well. So I'm not always doing one leg. Another 30 seconds. Remember to breathe out with each technique. And get a bit of sine wave in there. Down, up, drop. Alright, so keep that same L stance technique. I want you to add on a walking stance technique. So I'm probably going to do L stance middle block, walking stance reverse punch, so a yellow stripe technique. But you might want to make that a straight fingertip thrust, might make it a rising block, whatever you're happy with. So any L stance, any walking stance. But take your time, make sure you are getting a good L stance, you're not halfway into the walking stance already. And then when you do shift to your walking stance, you're turning those back toes so that they point in the right direction. Remember, gradients are coming up, we don't want to lose marks for basics. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, well done. So now you've got your L stance move, your walking stance move, and I want you to add on any kick. Don't worry about how you land, just do the kick and come back to Jumbi ready for that L stance move. Again, yeah. Alright, starting in 3. Not sure what kick I'm going to do yet. See what feels right. 1, 2, it's got to be front snap kick. Lovely and easy. Think about where your hands are when you're doing that kick. You might want to get them into a guarding block. You might need to punch if it's a side piercing kick. You might need to maintain the hands where they are while you do the kick. Excellent. So now after your kick, you're going to have to land in something. You might land in a walking ready stance, you might land in a guarding block, but you need to have something to land into after you've done that kick. I'm going to do like 2 and then I'm going to come and see what you've come up with. Whoop. Nearly missed a move out. Alright, let's see what everyone's got. Okay, I've already seen an L stance knife hand side strike, that's a good idea. Lovely ball of the foot from Nuha. We've got a turning kick on the go from Jan, I like that. Paris with the high kicks. Nice sine wave from Sophie, held that lovely. Oh, double forearm, nice. Good, good, good. Kerry with the downward kick. Brilliant, guys. Alright, our next one, we're going to practice wedging block, front snap kick, double punch. So this is from Dosan. I'm going to go out to the corners like I would in the pattern, but it's up to you. You might want to come straight forward. So let's get ready. I'm going to go this way first. So I'm going to palms in, wedging block, middle front snap kick, ball of the foot, sine wave, 2 punches. Over to the other side. High wedge and block, middle front snap kick, sine wave, 2 punches. That's it, keep that going now. And I'm going to guess Sophie's got a nice sine wave after this kick. She's been working hard on it. It's been looking very good. Excellent. So now let's skip up to Yulgok and we'll do the walking stance middle block, low front snap kick, double punch. I'm still going to go out to the corners. Yeah, so walking stance middle block, low front snap kick, double punch. Get yourself ready. Here we go. So knuckles up. A little bit lower than before. Still sine wave as you land, so we still relax into it. 1, 2, we have good balance. And the rhythm is, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4. So it only speeds up for the second punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, well done, Florence. Knuckles up. 2, 1. All right, let's go back down. We're going to go to Wonyo and we're going to do the circular block, front snap kick, reverse punch. Okay, circular block. Let's start these hands nice and high. The blocking hand will come under. Yeah. So we're going to have a little lunge with it as well. So we step forward, we lunge down, under, finish like a middle block. Keep the hand there. Front snap kick, dip, and reverse punch. Let's go back to the beginning. On, under, block, kick, and punch. Good, so it's only the 1 punch now, there's no fast motion. And 1, and 2, and 3. So we still have that little pause before the punch. Yeah, and higher grades, you'll know when you do this one that you push that shoulder forward so you become half facing. Alright, excellent. We are going to do bending ready stance. That's all we're going to practice from Wonyo. I'm going to try and form those feet into foot swords ready to do the kick. What do I mean by foot sword? I mean the ankle is rotated over, so this bit is what I'm going to kick with. So hands come back, hands come forward as I bring that leg up. Wobbling, I'm going to blame the heat. Okay, try a few on each side so you're not just doing one leg. Now notice the leg I'm standing on bends as I form the guarding block, so I drop down into it. So you're doing a bit of a single leg squat there. Almost done. Alright, so now add on the side piercing kick. So we form the guarding block with the bending ready stance, and then we pivot up, we side kick with the punch. Alright, don't worry about landing, yeah? Just come back to where you started. Alright. And don't worry about the landing, fall into it, it's absolutely fine. Feeling flexible, you can start bringing these kicks up. Nearly there, guys. I know it's hot, you're doing a great job. Despite this heat, we're not used to it. Alright, so now bending ready stance, side piercing kick, and anything you want to land. Okay, you might land knife hand guarding block, like in Wonyo, you might land in an elbow, like Yulgok, you can do whatever you want on the end. So see what feels right. So 1, 2, And I'm going to go knife hand strike. Yeah, I'm going to do 2, then I want to see what you came up with. Alright, let's have a look. What we got going on? What's Nuha doing? Oh, nothing on the end. Twin fist vertical from Sophie, nice. Let's have a look at Leo. He's not sure, he's not sure. He's flat fingertip it looked like. Oh, we've got downward strike by the looks of it over there. What's Isaac going to do? Nice side kick. Twin forearm block, good choice. I think Rose went for the same thing. Well done, good imaginations. Quick sip of water. And then give me a wave if you're sweaty. Paris is sweaty, Kerry's sweaty. Good. Very warm. Alright, and I'm being nice to you today, so we're going to have a bit of a stretch and some abs rather than bounce around and do loads of combinations. If you're training in the teens and adults tomorrow, that's going to be the big sweaty one. Alright, we're going to have a bit of a stretch. So we're going to start with our gorilla stretch in 15 seconds. This is the one that's a bit like a forward fold, but we're going to have our knees bent, and we're going to stand on our hands. We're going to look back between our legs, and we just practice stretching those legs out and relaxing. Stretch your legs out and relax. So your legs might get fully straight, they might not. Just take your time. And because we're doing this for 45 seconds, you might find yourself getting more flexible as the round gets on. Another 15 seconds. And then we have a little rest, but it's not going to be a proper rest because we're going to try and do 10 crunches. If you're really fast at sit-ups, you might manage to get 10 proper sit-ups in there. Alright, you've got 20 seconds. So quick crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I did an extra for some reason. Alright, 5 more seconds to get ready. I'm going to do a bit of an A-frame stretch. So, nice gap between your feet. One hand to the ceiling, one hand down. Stretch that hand down the leg, look up to the ceiling, yeah? Try and keep yourself, how can I describe it, kind of vertical, if that makes sense. I don't want you to let that shoulder drop forward. I want you to stay all in one lovely straight line, as if there was a pane of glass on each side. And then after this one, we've got another 10 crunches, and we've got the other side. So keep staring at the ceiling, keep pulling that shoulder back, don't let it collapse forward. Lovely, sit-ups or crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm really slow at sit-ups. Jan's very fast. Alright, other side. So get a lovely wide stance. One hand down, one hand up. Slide down, look up to the sky. Excellent, well done guys. I see you working hard. And those of you training out in the sunshine, I hope you've got plenty of water. So you can get a little bit lower now. Still 25 seconds. Keep that shoulder pulled back. Get ready for your crunches. Nearly there. 2, 1, and crunches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A bit of extra time there. I could have got a little bit higher. Alright, high lunge on the left. So left leg in front. Nice big step. Get up onto the balls of your feet. Drop those hips down. So we're not going to let the knee touch the floor. We're also not going to lean forward like this. We're going to keep our body up. And put your hands on your hips. Try not to rest them here, but hands on your hips. Just distract yourself, a few combinations, whatever you want. play around with the length of this stretch as well. It's alright to let that foot slide a bit further backwards if you get a better stretch on the hamstrings. Whew. 15 seconds. Whoa. That's what happens if I look at the clock. Alright, crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm going to try and squeeze a few proper sit-ups in the next one. I should have time. Low lunge this time. So now we're going to allow that knee on the floor. So we've got the same leg in front that we just had, but we're going to allow that knee to come down onto the floor. We're still keeping our body upright. We're not flopping around like this. Good posture. So if I turn sideways, you can see I haven't got my hip above my knee like this. I want to let that knee, let that hip come forward so my knee's further behind me. If you want to make it longer, you just crawl that front foot forward a little bit. Keep pushing the hips forward. I like this stretch. This is a good stretch for Taekwondo people. We do so much kicking. Those hip flexors get really tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to make it. 10. I just made it. All right, hamstrings. So the left leg is still in front, but we're going to keep our hips nice and high. I'm going to fold over that front leg. Alright, let's do a little bit of theory. So counting to 10 in the Taekwondo terminology. Hana, Dol, Set, Net, Dasit, Yasit, Yulgup, Yadol, Alp, Yul. And after that it goes Yul Hana, Yul Dul, Yul Set, etc. Still 5 seconds. See if you can creep those fingers forward a little bit. Excellent. Sit-ups, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I just made it. All right. High lunge. So now we've got the right leg in front. So we're going to repeat those last 3. But we're going to repeat them on the other side. And then we come sideways, you get a bit of a better view. So knee is not on the floor. Nice big stretch. Body up. Okay. Heights of the body in the Taekwondo terminology. So we've got Napundi, Kayundi and Najundi. So Napundi is high. I remember that because it's got the word up in it. So Napundi. And then Kayundi is the odd one out. That's the one in the middle. Begins with a K rather than an N. And Najundi is low. Ready for sit-ups. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ready for low lunge. If you're managing to do all these sit-ups, I'm going to be super impressed. Alright. Low lunge, so that knee's on the floor. Hips push forward, the hips aren't back here. Your hips further forward than your knee. 30 seconds. Remember we had Napundi, Kayundi, Najundi. So if we're doing the front snap kicks in Dosan, they're Kayundi. The front snap kicks in Wonyo are Najundi. The front snap kicks in Yulgok are Najundi as well. And the one in Taege is Kayundi. I've got a little trick to remembering them. I'll tell you on the next one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Sit-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, those slower sit-ups. Alright, hamstrings. Okay, so the secret for the colour belt patterns, to remember how high the front snap kicks are, if the move in before it involves two hands doing the same thing, like a wedging block or a twin fist vertical punch, then it's going to be a middle front snap kick. If it just involves one hand, like a circular block or a middle block, then it's a low kick. So middle for two hands, low for one hand. That rule goes out the window once you're a black belt though, because the black belt patterns, that rule doesn't apply. 10 seconds. See if I can do all 10 sit-ups this time. And go! Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done, last stretch. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, then we're just going to do our sit and reach. Yeah. Reach down to those toes. Okay, what other theory can we do while we're sat here? Parts of the hand. So fourth fist, what you would use for punching, that is up-jumok. Then on the side of the hand, for side fist, you've got yop-jumok. And back fist is dum-jumok. So up-jumok, yop-jumok, dum-jumok. You've also got sonkal, which is knife hand, and sonkal dum, which is reverse knife hand. And then you've got inner forearm, anpalmok, outer forearm, back at palmok. So up-jumok, yop-jumok, dum-jumok, sonkal, sonkal dum, anpalmok, dum, and back at palmok. Then you've got your elbow, which is palkap. Oh, got to go through most of them there. Let's slowly stand up. Oh, brilliant work. Hot and sweaty. So like I said, if you're training in the teens and adults tomorrow, we'll get even sweatier than we did today. There'll be no resting. All right, come to attention stance. And okay, give yourself a big clap.